When I get nervous about doing stand-up, people say, just do some jokes about the guy who went up before you. So I'm sitting back there like, I don't think I'm gonna. I just moved here from Boston, as Jose said, and I took a road trip out here with my now fiance. Anybody ever taken a road trip with their significant other before? Yeah, you learn a lot about people when you spend 3,500 miles in a car with them. For example, we got about halfway across the country, and I learned that my fiance hates me. And that was an interesting little twist to our road trip, to the beginning of our life together. It was kind of nice. I miss New England sometimes. I miss the fall. I miss the snow. I miss how unattractive everybody is in Boston. It really set the bar nice and low. Like, my fiance's from Maine. Have you guys ever been to Maine? Maine is like, I'm like an 8 in Maine. I'm like actually like an 8.5 in this sweater, to be honest with you. Because this is a nice sweater. I'm overdressed. I'm overdressed for a wedding in Maine right now. I have a bachelor's degree. I have no DUIs. I could be the governor of Maine if I walked into Maine right now. I'm an aristocrat in the state of Maine. But we moved to Los Angeles, where everybody here is so good looking, everybody here is so sexy, and so I've been trying to lose weight, I've been trying to get in shape. It's not going great, you guys. I'm 27 years old. Losing weight and getting in shape at 27 is like losing my virginity was in college, where like it's all I want to do. It's the only thing I care about. But you would never know that if you just sort of like followed me around for a day and like watch the decisions that I make. You'd be like, no, there's no way this is a priority for you. All my friends are getting laid in college. I'm like, I would like to get laid. They're like, okay, so maybe one improv troupe is enough. Maybe you don't need to keep joining more improv troupes. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. I guess no improv troupes. I just got engaged a couple weeks ago. Thank you. That was just free. Yeah. If you listen closely, you can hear my fiance not applauding at that, actually. I just got engaged. We met at work a few years ago. You know what they say, date the people you work with. It's always smooth. It always, worst case scenario, every day is a nightmare that you can't wake up from. And that's the worst case scenario, so it's fine. It was where I first learned the expression, don't shit where you eat. Anybody ever heard that before? Yeah, it means like, my dad said it to me, actually. I was like, I met a girl at work. Don't shit where you eat was the first thing he said. And it means like, don't mix the things that you have to do that you don't like to do, like working and shitting. Don't mix that. Don't mix that with the things that everybody loves to do, like eating and having sex with your coworkers. Don't mix those two things together. And I said, okay. But I actually took it one step further, because not only did we work together, but we were high school teachers, and we were in the same classroom. So we were co-teachers, 6 hours a day, locked in a room together for 3 years. Which, yeah. So I say, I won't shit where I eat. I'll cut out the middleman. I'll shit directly into my own mouth. That's what I'll do. That's how I operated my relationship. I love you. Where is she? I loved being a teacher. I grew up always wanting to be a teacher. I always thought about how cool it would be to get a job where I like had some life experience and it was really challenging, but I didn't make a lot of money and I wasn't like respected by society. That was like what my dream was, And that's teach. That's my one political joke. Hey, respect teachers. It wasn't even really a joke. I do think, though, in a lot of ways that teaching prepared me well for stand-up comedy, because I do think I'm unheckleable. Because I taught high school English, and like it's the most boring fucking class on earth, and I just don't think there's any, like, you could call me an asshole, you could say I'm not funny, you could yell stuff at me from the crowd, but unless you are a 15-year-old Guatemalan girl calling me a faggot in Spanish, you're gonna have to bring better stuff to this stage. You're gonna have to come with your A game to really rattle me. Thanks, guys. I'm Brendan Sargent. Thanks a lot.